Deadheads across the USA are gathering this evening to pay tribute to the memory of Jerry Garcia. The leading light of the Grateful Dead died early this morning in California of an apparent heart attack. CNN's Greg Lefebvre is standing by now in San Francisco in the Haight Ashbury district, where Deadheads are gathering tonight in Garcia's honor. Greg?
A lot of folks here have come to the neighborhood where Jerry Garcia began his music, began his fame that, of course, has spread worldwide. Folks here come to sing his songs, to dance a little to the music, to remember him in ways that they feel appropriate. But also in this crowd, grief counselors from a nearby crisis clinic are working the crowd because a lot of folks here are feeling this loss very, very deeply. Over at City Hall, Mayor Frank Jordan has ordered the City Hall flag to fly at half-staff. The city takes its heroes and its music seriously. He's also suggested that a tie-dyed flag be flown at City Hall. Across the street from me, the Ben and Jerry's ice cream parlor is selling an awful lot of Cherry Garcia, an ice cream named in that man's honor not long ago. And not far from here, over at the polo fields at Golden Gate Park, a lot of folks are gathering to celebrate in ways that they feel appropriate, marking the time and the place where Jerry Garcia and a lot of his people plied their trade, spread their music, and spread their message some time ago. Evidence, perhaps, as you can see in the crowd, that this music transcended the classes, it transcended the generations.
I don't consider myself a deadhead in that sense, but I must admit that I'm getting depressed and I'm in shock over it. It's a very important end to something.
When you saw him one-on-one, you were impressed by the fact that he was so open about himself and so unexcited about himself. He was not impressed with the Grateful Dead or with himself or even his fellow band members, except for the music made together. They lived for those moments.
All his songs, everything was so positive. I mean, everybody, gives us positive vibes, and in return we give it to each other and to him. And it's a sad thing he died.
Been the best movement in America's ever had. And what do they mean? You got to listen to the music because that's where it's at, is the music.
I thought he was a spiritual leader. The music is about how you can take a room full of people and turn them into one big spirit. And when you felt that, if you were ever there, it was very real and very affecting for your life.
So will this band play again? We haven't spoken exactly to the members themselves, but a lot of their colleagues say they believe that a certain amount of time will be allowed to elapse, and then we'll hear from the Grateful Dead again. You got to remember that refrain, I will survive. Lyndon, back to you.
Thank you, Greg. This is a band that had basically one hit single in the span of 30 years. They cut their last studio work some 16 years ago. For the benefit of those people who weren't too familiar with Jerry Garcia and the Grateful Dead, what have the people around you been saying about what was so special about them and him?
It was really it was the characters involved. It was the people who sang and performed this music. It was a phenomenon. It wasn't just the tunes. It wasn't just the words. It was all of that. It was what these people meant with the music they were singing. It was what these people meant with the songs and the words they were singing. We had a very unique, if I can use an often used phrase, character in the Grateful Dead. They meant a lot to a lot of people. And most importantly, their music, like the band, survived. It transcended the generations. It was pure rock and roll. It was pure old San Francisco. And a lot of people worldwide relate to that. Rich, poor, hippie, left, right, it really didn't matter. It was a music that a lot of people enjoyed. And they stuck with that music. They didn't try to change it over the years. And by sticking to what they knew best, what they believed in, they attracted more fans and more fans through the decades.
All right, CNN's Greg Lefebvre in Haight and Ashbury in San Francisco. Thanks very much. We'll be bringing you more throughout the evening on the life of Jerry